Hello everyone. So I will be taking you through I'll be sharing my thought process in creating a landing page for an educational consulting group. So first I have a reference website, so I'm just going to change the elements a little bit and probably the colors as well. So first I'm going to go ahead to create the navigation bar for the website. So let's go. I already have my logo here. So this is what it looks like. And I think I'm gonna call this think tank. Nothing much, just something simple. So I will go ahead to create the navigation bar here. Say okay. Okay. So I'm going to use this reference. I'm going to use this reference here. So there is nothing much on the my reference website here. We only have the logo and the links as well, but with some spacing in between. So I will go ahead to change this logo here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to replace this. Yeah. I'm going to rescale. Mm, I'm also going to change the color of the background. It's going to be export. So the export for the background is F4. Yeah. So for the text is going to be in this color here. So this is going to be a monochromatic landing page with just two colors, this color and this color here, the lighter shade and the darker shade. So for the text, you're going to have the text in the darker shade. So the X code for that is 6, 7. Perfect. So I'm going to be using the same font with the reference website, and the font here. Oh, sorry. So the font is going to be in PP mode. Yeah. So, so regular. The size is going to be in 14. Okay. So we're going to put enough space here to keep this somewhere in between, to keep the link somewhere in between. So let me say 100 is too small. I'm going to make this let's say 300. Okay. So I'm going to start with that first. And the size of my navigation bar is around 64, which is okay. I'm going to keep this text for the links as well. So once I'm done with the basics of the reference website, then I go ahead to change the elements. So I go ahead to change the wordings and the theme as well. Okay. So the next one I have is the hero page. The hero page, let's add the section. So the hero page is just in text. There is no image. So I'm gonna take this off. No call to action bars as well. I'm going to take this off. So this one here, let me rename this to hero page. So for this, the stack is going to be, yeah, horizontal. So this one here, um, so then regular as well. To change the font. So we have to scale this down to fit content. So this is going to be very small. It's going to be in the same font as well. So the stack here is going to, yeah, start from the top and line at the top. So I'm going to add some spacing in between this. Okay, I'm going to go with this one now. So the text is going to be the same, is going to be in the same. So like I said, we are designing a monochromatic website. So the whole landing page is going to be in this lighter shade. So I'm just going to copy this here. Let's have this as well. Yeah. So this one here is going to be in the darker shade. I think I forgot to add the new style. Okay, I'm just going to put the X code again. Well, I can as well pick the color from here. Just to make sure it's the same. Yeah. So I'm going to add this as the new style and name this the name of the site. So we have it here. I'm going to add a new style for the lighter shade too. So I'm going to name this as subordinate color. So we have it here as well. All right, so change this to, oh, okay, I think I made a mistake. Here, this one should be the lighter shade. Oh, wait, something went wrong. I'm just going to undo. Okay. Yeah, so we have this, both of them in the darker shade. Oh, so this, okay, I'm trying to rename this color here. To delete this. Should I put colors there? So the next thing I would go ahead to the next section. So for the next section, we have an image and the text just below it. So I would add an image here. Section with an image. Let's try this. So since this is an educational consulting website, I'm going to get an image that speaks about education. I got an image here. Try to rescale this. Oh, okay. So this is not. So okay. So we can also choose an image from the plugins we have here. So let me try that from a splash. See what this looks like. Yeah, I think this is okay. So we would go like this. So we can still we can still make changes later on. So, but for now, I'm just going to make like a sketch based on the reference website. So I can still make changes as we move on. So I guess I'm going to do something else here. So for this, I think I'm going to use this image. I like this better. So I'm going to insert this image here. So this is fixed. I'm going to set it to fixed content. And I'm going to take off this image, the initial image we have. Yeah. So for the new image, I would scale. Mm, this is going to be the relative. So the start is going to align to the left. It's going to be something like I'm going to leave this text for now, but I will change the font and color. And the color. So this one is going to be 20. And this one is going to be okay. Something like this. Check this. Yeah, that's it. It's better. So you can still make changes along the line, but this is how it currently looks like on the reference website. Something like this, yeah. Uh, we'll still make edits to the image size and others. So let me take off this color here so we can have the same background. So we have the last, not the last, we have the next section. So this is almost like this section here. So I guess it's okay to duplicate. Okay, yeah, move it to the bottom here. So for this text is going to be 56, size 56. So the size is going to be letter minus 1.7, and the line is 68. So this one here is 20 into this one is 0.2. So this is how it looks like, but we still need, we're going to add more text to this. Okay. And we also have a line in between, so I'm just going to create a frame. Size 4 is good. Use the same color and add it here, somewhere here. Yeah, 1 is good. So we're going to be needing a line here as well. So I will duplicate this. Sorry, duplicate this. Let's say 500. Okay. Well, here we're going to make this frame and this frame into a stack. Add stack, vertical. So we have the text below. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to take the first one out here. So this stack here. Here, I'm going to add another stack horizontal here. So we can have a spacing of 40. I think this is small. Let's have 60. Still looks a bit small. But let's leave it at that first. So this frame, I'm going to move it to the top. I'm going to have just one line for this. So yeah, let's have it like this. I'll be needing the frame as well again. So move it to the bottom. I'm going to create another stack for this. Stack. Let's do this. I'm just going to duplicate this stack here. Yeah, so I need 3 of them. So for the stacks, I'm going to increase the spacing to 20. Then these 3, I'm going to add these 3 into a stack again. Okay, and the spacing, let's say 40. Okay, 60. Yeah, I think this is good. So for the parent stack, I would increase this to 100. Yeah. So this should be good. So I'm going to change this size. I increase it a little bit. 24, 14, 9, so 1, so yeah, and this is it's just so I'm going to make this just one line. And add some numbers. Sorry. Referting. This is going to be 20. This is going to be 0. And I'll make this, I'm going to add this to the stack. Horizontal stack. The one move to the right, the left, sorry. And let me increase the spacing to 20. Yep, 20 is fine. So I'm going to just duplicate this stack and bring it into the other stacks. Then go ahead and delete the previous text we have. Yep. So I'll change this one here. So change this one here to 3. Yep, I think it's looking good now. Oh, okay. Looks like something is off with the stacks now. Okay, let me reduce the spacing to 15. Yep, I think this is better. So we're almost done with this section. So I would add another text. Let me just duplicate this as well. Okay, so I'm going to put this into a stack. No, wait. I think it's not for that. So let me just put this into a stack here. I'll bring it down. We'll just delete this. So we have something like billing services. It has to change the text later, but for now, let's add this, and I will try to put this active, and also see if we can have this underline. Oh, sorry. So we have the underline. I think it would be better to have a line under instead, so we can add a little bit of space between the text and the line. So I'm going to undo this, duplicate this frame here, and it's here. I'm going to add this both into a stack. Then the spacing, I would reduce this to no spacing. So the frame, I'm going to reduce the size to the width to, let's say, 100. Align this to the left. The frame is a bit small, so I would increase this. Yeah, I think 150 is good, and taking this. Yeah, I think this is better. Yeah, so, yeah, this is good. Okay, so I would move to the next section. So we have an image on the next section, a very bold image, just like this one we have here. So you know what? I'm just going to duplicate this for now. We'll still go ahead to change that later. So, but for now, I'm going to add this. Yep. Okay, let's switch this. Yep. So yeah, so this is how it looks like. So the next section, before the next section, we have a line as well. So I would replicate this line here. So that's done. Okay, I guess we'll need this entire section. I would have to duplicate this entire section. Okay, let me take this off for now, and I'm going to take off the text as well, just so we don't really need any text here for now. Yeah, I think this is better. So the next section, we have something similar to this, but not entirely. Let's see if we have something here the section here we can duplicate. It's just text. I think this is good. So we have to take off the images. We only need the text. Yep. So I would replicate this without it here. I would want the background color here, the fill color here, so we can blend. So it can blend with the background color we have. So I'm going to change the. I'm just going to edit this, then duplicate for the rest. So for this, we're going to change this to, yeah, and the color will be in. So for the heading, the size is going to be 14, the pixel 20, and this one here is 0. And I'm going to make this uppercase. Sorry. And the text here is going to be size 20, 32 to 0.2. Okay. So I'm going to delete this for now. Delete this tag. I will duplicate this content here. Duplicate. Sorry, just make this fit content. So I duplicate. Okay, there's something missing. Before we duplicate, I'm going to add a frame. Let's make this let's say 40 by 40. 40 by 40. I think this is small. Okay, so let's increase this to 60 by 60. Make it round. We need to change the color to I'm going to remove the color, sorry, then add a border with our yep, with our main color. Then I would increase the radius to make it round. Okay, I think 30 is good. So we might have to increase this later, but I think this is good for now. So in this frame, I would add a text. One. Yeah. I'm going to number this. So I'm going to increase this to 18, this to 20, decrease this to 28, and the letter is going to remain as 0.2. So I'm going to align this to the middle. Yep, this is good. So this content here, this entire content, we have the spacing of 20, which I think is good for now. We'll add this, sorry, add this text into this, add this text into this tag and align vertically. Okay, sorry. I'm going to align vertically. Sorry, horizontally. And I would copy this. I think we have too many stacks. I'll remove this stack. Remove this stack as well. Yeah, that is better. I will increase the size for this. Let me make this 500. So the spacing, I would, okay, first I would reduce the padding to 40. The top and bottom to 40 as well. And increase the, wait, it looks like a line is missing. One line is missing. Okay, so I'm going to make this vertical. And I'm going to duplicate this content here. I'm going to duplicate it again. Then add both of this into a stack. Yeah, put it into a stack. Then keep both of this into a stack too. Let's move this in. Sorry, fit content. So now I would make this horizontal again. Then so add some spacing. So for this spacing here, we need to increase this to let's see what we have in this previous. This okay, we have 120. We are going to let's see if we can replicate that here. 20. Okay. Yeah, I think this is good. I would go ahead to increase the spacing for each stack to for the stack here. Okay, let's go ahead with this first. So let me increase the gap to, let's say 60. I think that's too small. Okay. Let's see what this step would look like with 60, because we want them to be on the same, on the same, um, on the same line, on the same. So I would increase the size because they're still not aligning. Let's make this to 100. And this gap here, let's make this 100. Mm, yeah. So this gap is 110, this gap is 200. So the entire stack are going to align at the top. Then this one still needs some spacing. So we need to change this to, sorry, need to align this to the top. Then go ahead and increase this more. I would go to 200. Increase this as well to, let's say, 150. So it can be way easier than I'm doing. I guess this is just how my brain is currently processing it. So let me reduce this one a bit to 120. Okay, I think this is okay. Then increase this so it can also align. Okay, 220. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I think this is, yeah, they are the same. They have the same height now, 48, 48. Yeah. So looks all good. I'm going to change this to this text here to 2, and this text here to 3. So the next thing we have something like this there as well. So I'm just going to replicate this stack. Um, so I'm going to add this stack here. Add the stack. Yeah. Then move it down. Align this to the left and change this to, let's say, get it all. So we don't mix it up for now. But, we can reduce the frame, or maybe leave it. Okay, let's go ahead to reduce it. So that's, I think this is better. Yep. Okay, let's adjust this a bit. Oh, wait, I'm doing that. Okay, yeah, this is better. So, to the next, so we are going to move to the next page, section. We also have another image. So, I would replicate this here. Let me replicate the one with text, so just work with it. So, moving it down. Yep. So, for this section here, the background is going to be in our main color. Yeah, and our main color. This is good. So we have to reduce this a little bit. Okay. Since we changed this, okay, let me change that back. Okay, let's just leave it like this first. So I'm going to delete the text at the top. We have a text here. We can go ahead to delete that. We have one other text here. So I'm going to make that in our other column. Yeah. So I think it's going to be something like this. The size is going to be 56, 68. I'm going to show the reference website at the end, but I just want us to be as close as possible. Then, you know, you can see if we actually did almost the same thing with them. So, for the text, let me just change this to um, as I'm trying to okay, let's just call this maybe collaboration, something like that. Um, networks of collaboration. Operations. Okay, I missed an L here. So, so I would increase the spacing here. I would increase this to let's say 60. Yeah, 60 is good. Aligning this to the left. So going to replicate the line we have here. Duplicating it, moving it down here to this rim. I would make it in other color. For the text, I'm going to duplicate okay, let's see something here. Okay, let's duplicate this one here, this stack here. So it's easier to work with. I'm going to change the text to our other color. Um, the text is going to be in another color. So this frame has to move up. Oh no. Okay, looks like it's outside of the section. So I'm going to move it into the section. Yeah. So move it here. Yeah, this is good. So okay, I think I'll move this into the frame so you can then the stack should fit content. Horizontal. Oh no, okay, I'm going to make this into a stack. Add stack. And add this one here should be horizontal. The frame, the line should be at the top, and the old stack should align left. The old stack here should align left. Okay, this one is into fit content. We're still going to add more spacing. So for this one here, let me just say it's going to be 14. So 1420, yeah, I think that's good. This one here, let's make it 20, then this one here, 32. So, so we still have a logo in this inside this tag. So I'm just going to kind of uh, see what we can do. Let's just use a text for now. So another text. See if I can get a very simple logo. Okay. You know what? Let's just do a dummy for now. I'm going to put a previous logo I have. We can change this later. Okay, let's just frame as logo. I'm going to reduce this to let's say 40 and 40. And I put this inside this stack here. No, I want it inside this other stack. Yep. So I'm going to add some spacing. Let's increase this. Okay, so this is the this is 100. Okay, I'm going to add this into another stack. Where did that go? Okay, this one here is going to be, wait, what happened? Okay, the stack, it's content, yeah. Oh, okay. It's content, yeah, okay. So that was really issues. So this stack here, I'm going to add spacing of, let's say 100, okay. I think this is good. Then for the parent stack, for the three elements, I'm going to add, let's say 200. That's say small. Distribute between, no. Oh, sorry. I'm going to make this, say, okay. So make this item there, let's see. Okay, I guess I have just a little bit more to go. Right, just to align this, I think this is good. Yep, this is good. So I will replicate this entire stack that includes the line at the top. I'm going to duplicate into 5 places. So we have something like this. So this is what the section looks like. The current section we're working on, this is what it looks like. So after this, we can then go ahead to the next section. So the next section is almost like this as well. So what I would do is I'm going to add a section, then copy this into it. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me duplicate this section, move it to the bottom. So this is easier because I have a reference website. So I'm just, copying what they did. So I'm going to put section here. Add more space. This section as well. Going to add more space at the bottom. Then for the next section, 56, we have the size in 56. So make the size 56 is easier. I think we're all good with that. So this is also going to be this color, the background. But first, before we change the color, I'm going to work with the text first so that um, we don't lose the text. So this okay, so I'm going to delete this one here. So we have the let's make this contact us. Oh, sorry. So the stack is going to be vertical, yeah. And I will make the frames. Okay, I'm going to delete this ones for now. Would work with one of them, then go ahead to duplicate. So let's increase this to 28. The first one we have is LinkedIn. I'm going to take out this text as well. So we have like an icon, an arrow icon. I'm going to just duplicate this one, bring it down. Bring it down here to this stack. Yep. So the frame, I would increase this to the size of the others. And I'm going to delete this last stack too. This one here. And make it with content from the start. Um, okay. It looks like we have too many stacks in one. Let's see. So this one, let's remove one of these stacks. Remove this one. So remove this one as well. So for this stack, I would make it fit content because we have the line in there. Then the gap should be like um, 40. 40 is good, let's say. So this tag here, I would make it a view, but distribute space between it. This icon, we change it to arrow up, right? Oh, okay, we do not need the line, so arrow upright. Yep, this is good. So I'm changing the icon to, okay, let's leave it at that first. Yeah, I would like to change the icon to our subcolor. Change this to our subcolor as well. This um, subcolor, then change the fill color to our main color. Yep, so this looks good. So we're almost done here. I'm going to change this text, the line to subcolor as well. Then let's duplicate this whole stack. So I'm going to put these two stacks in another stack. Okay, and increase the gap to say 40. I'm going to duplicate this whole stack as well. Again, so we have three stacks. So for this one, I'll change this to Facebook, and this one to, I'll change this to Instagram. Okay, yeah, I think it's looking good. And this frame, I would duplicate again. Okay, I think we're going to take this off the stack. This frame off the stack. This frame off the stack. This frame off the stack. So, oh, so I'm going to duplicate this frame. Okay, I have the frame here. Let's see. Yep, so it looks all good. So this whole stack has the gap of 40. Okay, let's reduce this gap here, say 80. Yeah, I think 80 is fine. 80 looks fine. So we are going to the last section, which is um the last section. Okay, I can as well just duplicate this page here. So I'm going to change this text to get in touch. Get in touch. I'm going to add a line. The line is too thick. So let me undo that. I just duplicate this. Okay, let's pick something here. Let's duplicate this stack. Okay, so we'll open this here. All I need is just the line underneath it and the icon. We have an icon there as well. So what I'll do is to take off, add this frame, put it here, add this box into stack, fit content. Okay, that's going on. Okay, the frame, I'm going to increase the size of the frame. So be the size of the text. So I think 300 is good. So I need the icon here as well. So I'm going to move this into this. Okay, I'm going to add another stack. Add this into another stack. Right. Okay. It's content. Then this icon here. Okay, in the meantime, I'll delete this. We don't need that anymore. So this icon here, let me see what else we can do to that. Okay. Excuse me, trying to search it. See, to paste the emoji here. Yep. Oh, perfect. So we have the emoji here. I'm going to move it into this stack. Delete the previous one. So I would reduce the size to 48. Take out the tab here. Okay, this is a bit small. Okay, I'm going to increase this to the same size. Yep, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to change the, yep, it looks all good. The text here, reduce this. So that's, oh, this is okay. So I'm going to duplicate this stack as well. And I put these three, um, okay, this entire stack, this whole stack. Sounds like, okay, so I'm going to make this like this, yeah. And I will distribute the space between it. Hmm. Okay, let's reduce the space from center. No. self-pivot. So from start, I'm going to increase this 100. Okay, we need more. Let's say actually a bit more. I think this 120 is good, but let's see 140. Okay. On this frame, so this is what we are at, and the last thing for us to do is the copyright text. I'm just going to copy this, duplicate this one here again. Let's start here. Duplicating. This page. Let's add this into a stack. Okay. 140. Good. This one. Change the dimension. Change the. So that's the bottom. And change this to privacy policy. Privacy policy. Change the text to another color. The size to 14. Try and this 0. So the frame, change this to other color as well. Reduce the height. Reduce the width. Oh, black 92. And the dots, I'm going to change the color to this as well. I'm going to reduce to by half, 20, 20. This is good. I'm going to put a bit of spacing. And this good. I'm going to duplicate this to add both of them into a stack. The content and duplicate again. Yeah, so we have something like this. But this one, I'm going to change the let's take this off here. I'm going to pick it in here. Take off the frame. The text 2025. Now reduce this one to this icon. Let's add yeah, I think this is better. So this is what we have. Let's add some spacing in here. Increase the space. So 75. This is good. We need to move the top. Yeah, this is better. Spacing here, 140. This is good. Okay, maybe line here. What happened? Okay, sorry. So this is it. So it's I'm done with this. Yeah, so with the frame of the website. So I think what's left is just make some changes to the so to some of the text. Like we have here this one, so we still have to make changes to most of the text. So so this is what we have. That's what we have. Looks good so far. So we're going to be adding some text and adding some images and changing the text next. On to the next. I'm done with this. I will go on to the next. Okay, I think we have the next section with contact us. Yeah, I think this is fine. And the last page also, the last section also seems fine. Okay, it's like we're all done. Okay, I'm just going to change this. Yeah, looks all good. So I'm going to be working on the mobile version next. So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to play this and see. So this is what we have here. Yeah, looks all good. So I'm going to work next on the mobile version. So I added the breakpoints for the phone and also the desktop um another desktop as well. So this is what we have. This is what we have here. This is how the design looks like. I'm just going to zoom out so we can see. So this is how it looks like. I can try play this to see. So you can see how it looks. I can also go ahead to expand, reduce to the size of the phone, expand. So as you can see, the navigation bar is also uh, okay. Yeah, on the phone breakpoint, the navigation bar is um, kind of sticky at the top. So we can see the navigation bar as we move along, as we scroll down, scroll up. So this is what it looks like. And if we click on the navigation bar, this is what we have. Yeah, and that's it. I will be sharing my screen and will share the reference website as well. I promise to do that. So I will be sharing the reference website. So this is what we just made. This is the site we just created. I'm scrolling down for you to see. Yeah. So here's it. And this is the reference website here. That's what it looks like. All right, that's it for today, guys. Thank you.